All right, guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we have a very, very essential topic, which is defending and countering the front headlock. Okay, so we've all been there. Maybe if you're someone that's attempting to wrestle or someone that's looking to come up on a sweep and your partner gets you in a front headlock, right? You're in this position here, partner gets a front headlock, and like the biggest thing I see in jiu-jitsu is like a lot of times we don't really know how to approach defending or even using this position to attack. So in jiu-jitsu, I feel like it's common people just turtle up and they just fight the hands, and then your partner goes behind you and you kind of waste the position. Not that going behind is completely bad, but you waste an opportunity to attack, or if you can't attack, you waste an opportunity to at least make your partner work for the go behind, right? And that's the whole point of understanding how to merge that wrestling approach with jiu-jitsu, is like making people work for a position, not just giving it away. And then not only that, learning how to turn positions like this, which innately you think are defensive, into positions where you can potentially counter and still end up on top. Okay, so let's talk about when someone gets us in a front headlock. The first thing you have to understand is your base. Like, how should I be positioned? Okay, so typically when someone attacks a front headlock, we all know chin down, right? So we don't get caught in like a guillotine. Okay, but what I see most of the time is people sit back on their heels and they just try to control the wrists here. Okay, and there's nothing wrong with this. Okay, if you want to give your partner the momentum to attack and you're just going to be purely defensive. Okay, but what's better is instead of just hunkering down into a turtle position, I'm going to step whatever side the choking arm is on, I'm going to step that leg up. My other hand is going to post on the ground, and then I'm going to be gripping Nate's tricep as my chin stays tucked here, this position. That way, I give Nate an extra job of trying to break me down to an elbow before he can go behind. Okay, and he also has to get me to a knee. So if he tries to go behind while my hand and knee are up, I can rotate here. Okay, and I can be active. If he tries to pull me, okay, I'm very strong. If he tries to force a darce choke or try to gator roll me, it's very hard because of my base. Versus if I'm here, it's a lot easier to displace my arm and then start gator rolling and attacking the front chokes. So standard, hop off real quick, Nate. Standard, when we get caught in a front headlock, we're here. Other hand gripping on the choking arm, chin down like this. And you even want to find that position. Even if someone snaps you in a front headlock on the feet, here, I see people with a rounded back trying to fight the hands here. If someone ever snaps you to a front headlock, just already accept this position. Base is stronger, it's more aligned with your back, okay, and you're in a better position to, one, defend the chokes, and two, counter attack from here, okay? So let's talk about the first counter attack, which is a drag out, okay? So first things first, Nate has a front headlock. Go ahead, grip that tight, Nate. Okay, here. I want to deny the angle. So every time Nate shuffles to my back, I keep rotating. Okay, now the second thing I want to aim to do is get my posting leg to his rear leg here. I want to try to find this angle. Okay, and what will help me find that angle as I rotate is if I take that step and I bring my head to the center of his chest as I pull down on the arm like this. Here, you guys see how that wins the angle? Okay, now from here, what I want to look to do is step my foot further up so I don't collapse. Now my posting hand is going to grip high onto the tricep, okay, as I reach over the top with my pulling arm like this. And I'm going to drag out, okay? So stationary. Go ahead, Nate. What I want to do is I want to look to step my toe to his rear leg and knee slide so that I get a position as my head goes to the chest. Now from here, I'm fighting. Stay up, fighting to the high tricep, and I'm going to grip his lat as I roll my head out. And then now I'm on top in turtle. Okay, so that should be the first move you guys are looking to do as soon as someone gets front headlock, the drag out. Okay, so the counter to that would be that Nate is just circling at a faster rate that I can get an angle. So let's just say I'm here. I'm looking to get my toe to his rear leg, but he keeps circling. Okay, notice how he's circling in this direction. So the second one, okay, We're going to do a little short sit. In wrestling, they call this a dump because I'm going to flip Nate to the side. So imagine he's going in this direction, and I'm going to cut him off and rotate through here. Okay? So let's break down that movement very slow. So if the first angle I'm going to is the drag out on the choking hand side, but Nate is denying that angle here, the way, because he's circling in this direction, I'm going to cut him off. So look at how I switch my base. So right now I have left leg up, right knee down. I'm going to switch my base, slide my knee to the center of his hip line, and I'm going to open my right hand at the same time. 1, 2, 3. Okay? And then I just circle on top. It's very crucial when you guys are going to do this. Every time I teach this, people have this tendency to roll on their back like this. Let me show you. So people do it at first. They do this. Don't do this because then your partner's just going to keep rolling you, and then now you're going to be belly down. Okay, your partner can attack the front choke. When you go for that short sit, I'll do it by myself. Here, grabbing the tricep, switch, slide your knee through as you fall to your hip, and you open like this. Notice how I'm not falling to my back. I stay on my side in this arch. Okay, now I just scissor my legs, post on my forehead, and come on top. One more time. Okay, so I'm chasing this angle. Nate denies. Come on top. Okay, now the only thing that Nate could do to stop me when I short sit is sprawl his hips. So let's demonstrate that, Nate. So let's just say I go for the short sit and he sprawls. I'm like, oh, fuck. Or, oh, man. Okay, he sprawled his hips. Okay, now take a look at this position. Okay, I'm getting smashed underneath, but the downside is, look, Nate's on his knee. Does he look like he can move side to side fast? Okay, no, because his hip is extended. So the moment I feel him sprawl, I just chase this angle until I get my leg behind here. Okay, now from here, if you guys watched our previous wrestle up, we're in like that position I call the bear trap, where you're hooking the leg. Now we can turn this into a lot. You guys can double leg off. You guys can turn that into a single leg. Right, you guys can turn this into a single leg, start shelving it. You can even reach around and start turning this into a turtle sweep. Okay, but the idea is that as soon as you sprawl, you chase the corner. Okay, so watch, I'm actually gonna have Nate do the move. So he goes for the short sit, but I sprawl like this. He just keeps, as soon as he feels that, he just keeps chasing the corner in an effort to step his leg around my leg. Let's take a look at that again from this angle. Okay. He goes to short sit. I sprawl back. And you guys see how he just keeps running. There's nothing that stops me, okay, from chasing him. Because the moment I sprawl, because I want to stop that momentum from getting thrown, I have to open my hip. And when the hip's open, I can't move laterally anymore. And there's a big hole for Nate to just chase that angle. The only thing that's critical there is that you have that sensitivity. As soon as the weight falls to the ground, you spring back up. This is another very important reason why you don't want to roll to your back. Because imagine if Nate short sat and he went to his back, how is he going to continue the wrestle up? That's why you guys want to stay in this position, because even if I get smashed, I'm on my side and it's easy for me to get up. Okay, so the positioning in your base is critical from those positions. Okay, so let's run through all three again. Okay, first one, I'm going, chasing his tail. I get the angle, I drag out. Second one, I can't get the angle, so I short sit. Third one, okay. Third one, I go short sit, he sprawls, and I just chase the angle. And I get my leg behind his leg. Now we can double leg, we can go single leg, we can go turtle, whatever you want from there. Okay, so now the last thing is, okay, you can be like, all right, I go through all three, but I still can't get to his leg. Let's just say on that last one, I sprawl out. Nate goes for the short sit. I sprawl out, and he's getting to my leg, and he still can't. You guys see how if you can't get to the leg, It's because now their chest is completely off your back and they're playing keep away with their legs. Well, if I'm playing keep away, okay, all Nate has to do now is just pin my hand to the ground and then now pop his head out, and then now we're in a neutral position. Because a front headlock is not dangerous unless your partner has chest to back connection like this. Look, this is a strong front headlock, but if my chest is off of his back, this is a pointless headlock. You can't do any chokes from here where my chest is not connected to the back. I always explain this with students. It's like the same as having the back. It's like the same as having the back like this with his chest, with his back off your chest. We all know that that's weak control. But if I'm here chest to back, that's dangerous. It's tight control for me. The same concept applies to a front headlock. So anytime your partner, you're constantly attacking from this position, you make them slide their chest off and they're playing keep away. They're trying to hide their legs from you. Well, then now it's easy to hand fight, pin the choking hand to the ground, and now you can start circling out to a neutral position, or you can reset guard if you want to play guard. But the whole point is, as with all our previous Wrestle Up series, is you guys have to change your mindset. Like jiu-jitsu keeps you in this like defensive mindset always, where defense is definitely important, but don't allow anyone to put you on your back for free. Don't give positions for free. You make your partner work for every inch of progression in that round. So in a front headlock, instead of it just hunkering down, accepting turtle and letting them go around you, okay, make that a fighting position. Make that a position where your partner has to work hard, okay, or threaten or threaten from that position. Make your partner kind of want to disengage from a dominant position like that. Then you can free yourself, and now you're back and you have the momentum in the round, okay? Much better, in my opinion, than just like hunkering down, just giving way, conceding every time you feel like your partner has a dominant position, okay? The more you can look at every position like that, where you can turn inferior positions into attacking positions, it'll skyrocket your game, makes you a harder person to roll with. So try it, guys. As always, let us know in the comments if it works for you or what issues you guys have with it. And then we're going to try to answer questions in our next video. And just a heads up, guys, we're going to be putting up our YouTube store pretty soon. We have a couple shirts and rash guards in stock. If there's any other gear you guys would be interested in purchasing, just let us know in the comments, okay? Also, you guys can check out our Instagram at Kata Los Angeles. We have our gear on there and we can ship it. And also, as always, if you guys can, please like and subscribe. It would greatly help us grow our channel and just keep putting out content for you guys. As always, thank you for watching. We'll see you guys on the next one.